guys, this is Melissa from the House of Plaid Fuzz, and today I'm going to show you my brand new traveler's notebook. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new content, and if you're not, welcome back. I'm really excited to show you this today. This is my new traveler's notebook. If you've been like following me on like my social media or even on here, you probably know that I've been a little bit uninspired with my Erin Condren planner since I quit working. I used it so heavily to track like my appointments and stuff that I'm just kind of, I haven't found how I want to use it now that I'm not gainfully employed outside of the home. So I've been curious about traveler's notebooks for quite a while. I actually have a couple of just like cheapies. I got this one at Michael's, and this one I got off of Amazon. I believe this one is like a standard size. This was supposed to be a B6 size, but once it got here, it's actually closer to like an A6. It's a little bit smaller. This one, which is going to be my main traveler's notebook, I got from Pink Pineapple Planners on Etsy. This is the B6 size. This is in like a vegan leather. It has the monogram on front. I was able to request that I wanted black stitching with a white elastic. You could customize that however you wanted it. My only, I guess, complaint is the monogram. I believe my last name should be the big initial, and this has my middle initial as the large one. It was just kind of a miscommunication. I put down my initials like, you know, in this order, because that's, you know, how you generally do give your initials. I didn't realize that she wanted it in the order of the monogram. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal. But that's just, you know, full disclosure, that's my only gripe about it. Other than that, I love it. I love the white. I love the size of it. I feel like it's well made. It has like the secretarial pockets, which I could also specify what type of pocket on the inside. And then it's got the space for 4 inserts. These inserts, like these with the brown cover, I got these from Yellow Paper House on Etsy. This one is just like a weekly format. And I think this is probably the one I'm gonna work in today and kind of try this out for my planner this week. It's already Monday night when I'm filming this, so I'm a little bit behind the times here, but you know, that's how it goes. These are from Lights Planner Action on Etsy. Let me talk to you a little bit about these inserts. The Yellow Paper House ones, these shipped super fast. I had these less than a week after I ordered them. I'm really pleased with like the quality. Let me just go ahead and pull it out here. These are staple bound. The paper is really nice and smooth. I haven't done a pen test or anything, so I can't speak to that. It's just kind of like a craft paper cover, but you know, it's nice and cut like nice and evenly. I was really satisfied with this, and they were just super nice to deal with. The other one I got from them was just a dot grid. I kind of wanted to just try out some different dot grid inserts because I'll probably do some bullet journaling in this as well. And it's just, I could use this for absolutely anything. Again, really nice quality. The dot grid, it's very like black dots, and they're a little bit far apart. But that doesn't really bother me. I know some people are more particular about that than others. Okay, so the Lights Planner Action inserts. These are more like just paper covers. I ordered this like the first week of November. I did not get it until the very end of November. I think it might have been the last day even of November. I can't remember. it was not clear in the listing that she has like a 6-week time frame between order and ship. And so I had messaged her. I'm like, oh, you know, hey, my bad, because I was wondering why this never came. So I got on and just checked, you know, if it had shipped or whatever. And that's when I saw the 6 to 8 week production time. And I just said, hey, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't notice that lead time in the listing. Can I just cancel my order? And she was very kind, and she said, you know, I'm trying really hard to get the Christmas ones, people who ordered these Christmas ones out as soon as possible. You'll have it before December. So I said, okay, let's just let it fly. Well, then it was getting down to the very end of November, and this does have a November calendar in it. And so I just messaged her again, and I said, you know, I'm sorry, why don't you just go ahead and cancel my order? You know, it's not really useful to me at this time. Well, instead of answering me, she shipped my order, which is fine. It was a little fickle on my part as well to say like, okay, that's fine if I get it before December and then decide to cancel. But just beware of that. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the shop, but I think it could be a little clearer how long the shipping time is going to be, especially for time sensitive things like this. It's cute. I like, you know, you could color it if you want. I do like the pattern covers. Now, like with these, I'm going to take some cardstock or something and, you know, decorate it up a little bit. So I do like that this has a pretty cover. The paper quality, you know, seems nice and smooth. This Christmas planner is a cute idea. Like I said, it's pretty much too late for me to use it this year. Black Friday is long past. I've already gotten all my Christmas shopping done. So I think what I'm going to do is probably just save this till next year. I mean, there is a calendar, but I don't know that I would use that anyway, so that's not going to be that big of a deal. So it's just a cute little insert. There's a lot of fun Christmassy things in there. This would be kind of a fun way to memory keep your Christmas season. And then I did also get a dot grid one from them, which I love this cover. I like that there's a spot to write, you know, whatever I decided to use it for. Now their dot grid is it's a bigger dot, and it's lighter. It's more gray. I'll flip back and forth so you can see the difference there. So again, to me, there's no real right or wrong there. That's just whatever your personal preference is. And then there's the back cover of that. So I overall am really happy with my Traveler's Notebook experiment so far, because I do love this cover. I just think that's so super cute. And the initials don't bother me. I'm just not that particular about it, I guess. And I'm curious to see how this holds up. Generally with white stuff, I feel like, especially since I'm working with like ink and stuff a lot, I feel like I get things fingerprinty. So I'll update you. But I would definitely order, and I probably will order another cover from this shop, just because it's really hard to find like vegan Traveler's Notebook covers that aren't really homemade looking, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I showed you the spine there, but so there we have that. So let's get to it with this insert. I thought a little bit about what I'm going to do here, but I haven't really like mapped this out a whole lot. So you're going to have to bear with me a little bit here. I'll try to like fast forward through some of the draggy parts. First, I'm going to pull out this stamp set. This is the basic alphabet from Studio L2E. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp in the dates. This should be interesting to see if I can do this without screwing it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this Erin Condren washi tape and just tape this off a little bit. This is not like super sticky, so it will kind of keep me from getting ink all over. I can hear stuff flying around outside. That's not a good sign. Like if suddenly I blow away, send help. I don't have anything good to tear this with. That'll have to work. Because I'm just gonna kind of do this bottom part. I'm not gonna go super crazy with it. Because I'm trying something new. Oh, that didn't work at all. But just to give myself a little boundary here. And if you don't know how to do like the galaxy thing, well, this is really fun. These distress inks work well. And then you need these little dabber things. And then there's pads. I just store them under here, underneath to kind of keep the colors separate. I need to buy more, but I'm already smearing fingerprints on here. That's why I have no hope for that cover staying white. But you just stamp on here pretty good and then start off light circular motions. I should be responsible and put a piece of paper under this so I don't end up making a mess of all the subsequent pages, but I do that and you can just plow ahead. There you have the basic gist of it. Just realized that I forgot Sunday down here. Didn't give it a date. So there we go. This is way brighter than what I usually do, but I kind of goobered it up there a little bit with the ink, but not too bad. And okay, so for up here, I want to bring some color up here. So I'm gonna pick a few colors. It's an 815, 933, 055, do a 373, and 433, and then maybe a 606. So instead of, a lot of people use these, they just use the brush tips on this. Well, there's also this end, which is just like a fine tip. I'm just gonna do some flowers here and there, just to kind of bring some color up to the top here. I'm actually gonna turn this around because I don't want to get that ink all over my arms until it dries. Okay, now to put my husband's schedule in, I'm gonna use these rainbow stickers from Planner Kate. So let me write this down quick. Okay, I hope I remotely have this right because his schedule, I feel like, has changed a lot. Like 1 minute he has the day off and the next minute he's working, and then 1 minute it's a 12-hour shift, the next minute it's not, so I can't truly remember everything he has told me, so we'll hope this is about right. Okay, No, I can't remember. I'll have to ask him to double check, but it's written in pen, so I hope that's what his actual schedule is. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my usual with these stickerific ones on. I'll just kind of put it in the middle here. On Thursday, I need to meal plan. I don't know why I just drew a line. I always like to draw boxes so I can like check it off. So meal plan, order groceries. I'm just gonna write on the bag. And then grocery delivery. I am not loving this pen on this paper with my handwriting. And let's see. What else is going on this week? Not a great deal. Did have a doctor's appointment today, and because, as my daughter would say, I am that extra, I am going to put a sticker in for that. Sometimes, like, that sounds dumb to put something in that already happened, but on the other hand, it's also kind of nice sometimes to look back and like, wait, when was that doctor's appointment? You know, I'm just gonna use some of my samples here. Like I said, I am in desperate need of going through my stash here. So everything is kind of a hot mess and not at all organized. I think I'll just use, these are like the sample sheets I've gotten from Planner Kate. I'll just use that one. Okay, so that's pretty much the extent of it. I'm a little undecided on how I'm gonna use this space down here. I always like to put in a list of like to buy, to do. I think I might do like a weekly to-do list, and maybe like, you know, people I need to call, things I need to buy, things of that nature. Just kind of things that are not necessarily like time sensitive, like that I have to do it on a specific day or whatever. Okay, and then one last thing that I'm gonna put in over here is like the weekly menu. Oh, I put this in crooked. I love repositionable stickers. And then I'll just go in and write the things that are on the menu, and then I put a little checkbox beside them and check them off as we have them. Like, I don't plan like, oh, on this day we're gonna eat this or that. So there's a couple other things I'll go in and put in, like football games and things of that nature. But for the most part, there you have it for the week. I'm curious to see how I do in this layout. Like, initial impressions, it feels small. But on the other hand, I also have my bullet journal, and you know, I can always go into my Erin Condren if need be as well. So So like this video isn't long enough. I will show you real quick what I've been working on in my bullet journal. I decided to start with like a monthly spread. Because you know, I just kind of do like a weekly here and there or whatever. And this way, I'm still gonna do that, but this way I can kind of, when I'm going back through, divide it up by time more. I've also been doing some memory keeping in here. Like this was our Thanksgiving. My grandpa had his 90th birthday. Here was my last weekly one that I did. So, and I just, wasn't using it that much. So on here, on this side I have, because I've done obviously 99% of my Christmas shopping online. So as I have deliveries scheduled, I write them down here just so I can kind of keep track of what's coming and going. And then on the days here, I'm writing down my YouTube subscriber number because I would love to hit 500. Before the end of the year. So now that I have my traveler's notebook, I don't know that I will be doing the like little weekly spreads as much because I can do a lot of this in my traveler's notebook. It's just gonna take some trial and error. I may, you know, I may just use one thing or the other, or I may kind of switch back and forth between all of them, who knows. But I just wanted to show you my new toy here and just gonna show you how I'm setting it up. The one thing I do really want to get is they have like super cute bookmarks with like the buffalo check plaid. That would be nice in here. Oh, what am I doing? Don't mind me. That would be nice just to kind of keep track of my place in the insert. So, if you don't already follow me on social media, I'm going to leave the links for my blog, my social media, all that good stuff below. And I'll kind of update you throughout the week. I always like to put pictures kind of midweek and whatever and see if I'm actually using my planner or how I'm using it. So stay tuned and we'll see if I fiddle with this some more or if I use it at all. How it goes, my first week in my traveler's notebook. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.